Can you hear me now? I think it's because my Siri came on. Let me see. Hopefully it. Okay, I can hear myself now. Yeah, because Siri popped up. That's probably why, but it should be good now. Okay, good. All right, but yeah, I was getting something around Virgo season or Libra season, okay? Which is, next year fall. So I know that seems like a ways away, but I am getting like 7 months from now at least, okay? For the role to be official for you. Yeah, it'll be something new that you're stepping into, okay? Page of Pentacles. You will hear communication about this role in between that time. I feel like you'll also have an inkling that this is coming in for you. So you'll start to feel, how you have like intuitive nudges, right? Um, you'll have intuitive nudges that this is about to be, set in stone for you. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Some people don't let me know when the sound's off, but let's see. All right. So when will that could also be because that doesn't that sound like the school year? I don't know exactly when you start the school year, but at least for us, it was like around August, the end of summer. So let's see. I'm making sure my laptop doesn't fall. All right, let's see. So when can TT expect this role to be official? Okay, let's see. So yeah, Virgo season starts the end of August. So that would add up. But then we have the Two of Cups reverse, and it could also be around the time that you're having struggles with the love interest. Okay, so that's another indicator of when you will be getting signs about this official role. Okay, so you could be going through it with a love interest. You may also be experiencing, issues with the love interest not being honest. Okay, so your guard may be up around this time that you're stepping into this new role. Okay, so an indicator of your love life going kind of south could be an indicator of when you'll be starting this role. Okay, so it's like your position in your workplace will be looking good, but when it comes to your love life, something may be kind of going, not so great. Okay, um let's see. We got, yeah, Leo season, which is, yeah, August, end of end of August, because Leo season is beginning of August, and then at the end of August is Virgo season. Okay, so let's see. So it could also be, something to do with the Pisces. We have Pisces energy here, Seven of Cups. Um, let's see. When will let me reread your question. Hold on. You said, oh, when can TT expect this new role to be official? Let's see. Yeah, so your money will be looking good, okay? But you'll be having issues or second thoughts, third thoughts, your fourth thoughts, about a love interest, okay? Whether you know them already or not. Let's see. Yeah, I am getting something about 7 months, okay? So that, what is it? Well, it's almost halfway through. It is halfway through January, so 7. Yeah, that is August. Okay. I was like trying to count in my head for a second. It is August time. Okay. So let's see. But yeah, definitely toward I guess you could say the new school year and the end of fall. Okay. And you may be experiencing issues with the love interest or having negative thoughts about a love interest. Okay. Around that time. Let's see. But yeah, it's looking good for you. Okay, we have the full card here as well, so something new that will make you feel very completed. Yeah, Sun card at the bottom of the deck. You'll feel very positive about this new beginning. Like how something goes wrong in your life, right? And you're like, damn, that sucks, but I get to start this new da 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 da. So you'll be having that kind of moment um around this time, okay, or around that time. Let's get some oracle. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so for TT, Yeah, I am getting a Pisces energy, so it could be a Pisces that you already know. Let's see. All right, so for TT, when can excuse me, when can TT expect this new role to be official? Yeah, it's gonna be around the time that a love interest tries to come back, knowing that they messed up with you. Okay. Let's see. And then we have unworthy. This could be somebody that made you feel like, something wasn't enough in the connection. Okay. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Yeah, and by the time that this new role is going to be more official for you, you're going to feel like somebody's energy is just too much. Like when this person tries to come back around to you in the fall, it's like you're going to realize, "Oh, yeah, I actually don't care like I used to." Okay? So, I don't feel like you're going to be very receptive to this person, okay? So, let's see. Yeah, look, we have cock blocking, okay? So I feel like you're going to be blocking this person out, not really caring about, what they really have to say. But this person will be feeling remorseful, okay, around that time. So let's see, when will TT, or I don't know why I can't speak right now. Let me reread the question. Hold on. When will this new role for TT be official? Let's see. Yeah, I'm picking up on your love life. Like that's a big indicator of how you'll know when this is about to start for you, okay? Um when this person, I feel like it's a Pisces, this Pisces energy is going to be trying to fix things, okay? Let's see. And then we have laboratory. Let's see. Yeah, income diversification, okay? We have Scorpio energy as well. And government building. It's like yeah, I don't know why your love life's coming out, but um that's an indicator of how you'll know when this situation is about to be more official for you. Okay? Yeah, pay attention to the red flags also came out. So I feel like you're going to be noticing how this person is, or you already probably know, right? Um when it comes to this toxic energy, they will be trying to come back around, and that's around the time that you'll be having this new opportunity open up for you. Okay? So let's see. That's true. That's true. The only reason I like Pisces season is because that's when the paddy wagon starts for St. Patrick's Day. The bus that takes you around to all the bars. It's fun. But let's see. I don't know if you guys have something like that or not. But you'll be at peace, okay? You'll be feeling like you don't care about this person, and you'll be happy that um, you're about to start into something new, okay? Let's see. Yeah, I see you're not wasting time. So that's good. Okay. And your money, yeah, jackpot just came out too. Okay. Your money will be looking really good. Yeah, financial clarity also just came out. All right. But that's what I got for that one. Definitely getting fall energy. Okay. And you will be getting a lot of recognition. Okay. We have concert here. So it's like you'll feel like, a lot of eyes are on you. Okay. And that people are, looking, it's like you'll feel the energy of people paying more attention to you, especially in the workplace. Okay. Yeah, that's I'm in Indiana, so by Chicago. Well, Michigan area is where it's at. But yeah, the paddy wagon. There's nothing to do in the Midwest other than drink and, the way I was about to say that's really bad. I was about to say drink and drive, but drink and cruise around. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to Chicago, there's way more. But yeah, that's the main reason I like the spring and March. But that's what I got for you. Okay. And then let me know your second question, okay? I like winter a lot. I think fall and winter, because it's not too hot. The summer, I'm like, ugh, I feel claustrophobic, and I can't see because the sun. I'm like, where is everything? I don't know. I like the cooler weathers. As long as it's not too hot. I don't like feeling suffocated, by the heat. All right, let's see. So you said, is the principal about to reveal this? Let's see. About the position. Let's see. All right, so for TT, is the principal about to reveal um about the role to TT? Whoa, let's see. Okay. Is the principal going to reveal more about this position? Yeah, I think you said you're a Gemini, right? I'm a Sagittarius, so that's probably why I like the colder months too. But let's see. I do feel like there is some conflict when it comes to whatever the principal is dealing with currently. Okay, there could be a lot of competitors um, when it comes to this situation as well. Okay, so there could be at least a few. I'm hearing three to five other competitors. So they could be dealing with, going through everybody's information and things like that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, trying to see who would be best fit for this position. Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So they're dealing with work stuff. Okay. The principal is dealing with work stuff. Let's see. Yes, and then we have the Chariot reversed as well. So it's like they got to deal with certain things in the workplace before they can, make a full announcement about this. Okay. Let's see. Will the principal for TT reveal this soon? Yeah, I feel like they're just busy. Okay, they're very busy with work things and other people wanting certain things from them. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely work related. We have the Hierophant here as well. Okay. Let's see. They could be kind of stressed, okay? Dealing with everything. I'm hearing work and go home, work and go home, work and go home. Okay. We got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So they could be dealing with, trying to get through the day, honestly, when it comes to this situation. It's like they look forward to the nighttime. Yeah, and then we have the Tower reverse. So the Tower, I don't think it's anything to do with you. It's more so like this person trying to get through, we have the Strength card here as well. They're trying to get through all their responsibilities and on top of people, needing things from them. Is that the assistant principal? Is that what that means? AP, I think. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like they do have a lot of responsibilities currently. So if they're not being too, happy go lucky or whatever around you, I feel like it's because they have a lot of things on their plate currently. A lot of people wanting their attention. Yeah, I just saw like the paparazzi, like, how the paparazzi is, right? Where they're taking a bunch of pictures of one person, like, hey, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, I don't know why I just used them as an example, but it's like they feel like everybody needs them all at once. So I wouldn't take it too personal. And they will be trying to do what they can to make certain things happen in the workplace. But they do have a lot on their shoulders currently. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it's a heavy workload. Okay. It's a heavy workload that this assistant principal has to take care of first. They're feeling kind of out of whack, off balance right now. Let's see. Clarify the Lovers here. Yeah, this is like a lot of people who want their attention, but it's like they want a break. So they want a break when it comes to people needing their help. Um, the principal does. Okay. So let's see. Let's see for TT. Will the principal reveal anything about this position when it comes to her job soon? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay. I thought I heard something. All right, let's see. So for TT, will the principal reveal more about this position soon for TT? Yeah, we have staying stuck. It's like they feel kind of like stagnated currently. The principal feels kind of stagnated currently when it comes to everything they have to deal with right now. So if you, not just you, I feel like it's other people around them in the workplace. They have, they don't want to get too deep in conversation. So, because we have the deep card here, the C, okay? They don't want to get too deep and, yeah, forcer. They don't want to force conversations if they don't have to right now. So, if they are being kind of, if it seems like they're avoiding you right now, that's why. It's because they just got a lot on their plate, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they're very overwhelmed. They're trying to keep things very positive, though, as best as they can. We have positive workplace and confusion, okay? So it's like, picture having a whole bunch to do, right? You know, and then on top of a bunch of paperwork, 10 people trying to get your attention, email you, you know, da 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 da. And then it's like you also got your own personal stuff going on. You know, it's just a lot. Yeah, confirmation also. At the bottom of the deck here, we have storm warning, okay? Obstacle, upheaval, wrecking ball. Let's see. And let's see for TT. Will the principal be revealing anything about this position soon? Yeah, and then we have decisive, reverse, and by the end of the year. Yeah, once they get over and through these obstacles that they're dealing with, once they get everything sorted out, yeah, once things start flowing more easily for this principal, they'll open up more about this position, okay? Yeah, career fulfillment, okay? They just need to get back on track. I do feel like they are being kind of dodgy with people though too in the workplace. We have chess here. So it's like they're trying to, yeah. And then look, we have escape, getaway, skirt, escaping. Okay. So like they are, I wouldn't take it personal. I feel like it's not just you, it's like multiple people around them in the workplace that want their attention all at once. Yeah, we have fishing for comments, trying to get more information. Okay. And then they could have a family, okay, or they could be dealing with families, you know, in the workplace as well, like other people's families. But that's what I got for that one, okay? So yeah, once they figure all that out, they will. But it does seem like a very heavy workload. All right, and then let me know your third question. We are actually right on time. Because usually three questions takes almost like 40 minutes, so we're at 30 minutes now. So that's perfect. Make sure to like the video, guys, if you're in here, okay? Hit the like button. If you would like a reading, make sure to read the pinned message or up here. And the payment methods are right here. Okay. All right, let's see. So you said, what is the current energy between you and RH? Let's see. All right, so or you want to change it? You want to change your question? Okay, so you said, will RH reach out soon? All right, let's see. All right, will RH reach out soon? Will RH reach out to TT soon? Okay. Will RH reach out to TT soon? Okay. Will RH reach out to TT soon? Eventually, yes. Okay. But right now, they're being kind of avoidant. Okay. You guys know I don't like that word. But this person is kind of like avoiding communicating with you for some reason. Let's see. Will RH reach out to TT soon? Yeah, they're isolating themselves, the Hermit reversed. Okay, so this person is like, they're kind of purposely staying away. It could do it could be due to their stability as well. We have the Hierophant reversed and the Devil card. Okay, so this person could be falling into negative habits as well currently, so they don't want to appear like they're not doing well. This is like somebody who, those types of people who they only want to show themselves or pop out or, go out with people when they're doing well, when their money's good, when, they can appear like, they got some shit going on. This person could be going through things that are not the best, okay? So if they're not feeling the best, if they feel like their stability is not on point, then they're going to isolate themselves because they don't want people to see or you to see, that you're not you, that they are going through it. Okay. It's like they want to appear a certain way. This person could be somebody who's used to getting a certain amount of recognition or a certain amount of praise, So if they feel like they're going through something, they're going to hide themselves away until they're feeling better or doing better. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they got to do themselves up. Okay. Um, I'm not saying it's an act necessarily, but it's like they need to feel on point again, okay? Before they need to feel more balanced out before they reach out to you, okay? Let's see. They don't want you to worry though. So I don't know if this is a love interest or not, but they don't want you to worry about what they're dealing with, okay? Yeah, this is like somebody who literally won't, and they do like you, okay? They do like you, but this is somebody who, it could even be the smallest thing. If they can't, I don't know, I don't know. I'm not saying this is specific, but for example, if they can't pay a certain bill for the day, it's like they're not going to reach out to you, not because of you, but because they feel like, oh, I need to step my shit up. I need to step my game up. I need to step my money up. Okay. They want to make sure that they're stable and not faking it, basically. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So let's see. He said he told you he applied for a job closer to you back in November. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know if he's unemployed or not, but it definitely, because with the Hierophant as well, that is about instability. So he could be dealing with certain things like that, and he doesn't want to be seen as somebody who's like, a poor soul. We all go through it, but people feel differently about, not being stable, right? So let's see. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so they're in the Death card reverse. They're basically waiting to reconcile with you. They're waiting to get their stuff together, and then they're gonna reconcile with you. Six of Cups. Okay. But yeah, let's get some Oracle. Let's see. And they don't want to come off deceptive. So like if they don't have it, if they don't have what they feel like they need to have stability wise, they're not going to approach you. Okay. So let's see. So I want to say that's kind of good. That's good though, because the last thing you want is a man who is like, yeah, I got it. And then next thing you know, can you pay? Like, okay. So at least he's kind of being honest about his situation, but communication is key too. All right, let's see. So for TT, will RH reach out soon? Will RH reach out soon? Let's see. Yeah, he feels like something is too risky right now to approach you, okay? Like his own situation. He really does care about image. I don't know if he has like Virgo in his chart or not. He does Virgo or Leo energy. He does really care about his appearance to the public, and he doesn't want people to analyze him, so he isolates himself. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he'll reach out by the end of the month too, though. Okay. I'm getting something about the end of the month, which isn't that far away. But let's see. He's masculine. That could be that Aries energy that just popped out. We got Aries energy too. Okay. Yeah, look, it's about his work. Okay. We got employee reversed here. So it came out reverse. Um, it's like he doesn't want to really burden anybody with his current situation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and then we have home. So he could be, I don't know if he's unemployed or what, but um he could be at home a lot. It's like he doesn't want people to know what he's dealing with financially. And then we have blacksmith reverse and too busy. Yeah, so this person could definitely be busy with, other things, trying to learn about certain things so that they can find certain jobs or a certain type of job, that they can actually do. Yeah, look, a new opportunity. They're searching for some new money, some new work, okay? Um, they may even be trying to like go to school or take a class or get what is it called? How sometimes you just got to take a couple tests before you can get certified for something. It's something like that. He could be doing something when it comes to trying to get certified in something so that he can get a new job or something like that. Okay. Let's see. But he does really care about his image, yeah, and being stable. We have invested, long haul, and scorching lands, yeah. He's very we have insecure here too. He's very insecure about his like how he appears, especially financially. A lot of men tend to and that could also be what it is, because just because you have a degree doesn't mean that you're guaranteed a job. You know what I'm saying? After you get that degree or certification. So he could still be, searching for something. And that's the sad thing about the world is you could go to school all you want, but if that job doesn't accept you, they're not going to accept you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just started working. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I think people should definitely get certified in multiple things in life so that they can always have a backup. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of doing things. I got a lot of skills under my belt, believe it or not. But yeah, from the past 10 years. And then we have addiction, yeah. So they could be dealing with certain things, trying to cope with their struggles financially or stability wise. All right. But yeah. And we have a situation's about to explode. So I feel like they're really struggling to the point where they could even be like comparing themselves um, when it comes to other people around them. So it's it's the typical job or out of a job process, right? Some people get really depressed when it comes to not being able to find a job, so I feel like that's what he's kind of going through, and he doesn't want people or you to see that version of him, you know. So, but yeah, that's what I got for you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. As my mother says, I've lived many lives because I have. That's good. That's good though. That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like it's a good thing that he's not like trying to come to you in a false persona, if you will. Okay, like he does care about being exactly who who he says he is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men tend to be like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, and then you get to meet them or you get to know them, and then it's like, oh, okay, you're not any of that. You're a liar. You know what I'm saying? Another Pisces girl. You like? I feel like Gemini and Pisces are always together. I swear. That's a very common pairing. It's toxic, but I do see that a lot. Pisces are very dreaming, but I feel like they can be compulsive liars. Yep, compulsive liars. I have a Pisces South node, so when I do meet Pisces, it's like we know each other from a different life, but it usually doesn't go too far because I'm not falling for it. I was in love with a Pisces for like 4 years. They'll get you. They will definitely get you because they're very charming. They're very charming. When I told my Pisces no, like it was actually a few months ago, I was like, I can't keep doing this. It felt good though, you know? It's like finally putting your foot down. Like, no, you cannot come in my life again and make me feel things. They really are. The Pisces are very attractive. Like the Pisces I've known, they're very attractive. I think I'm attracted to like because they have like the droopy, dreamy eyes. You know, if you notice, Pisces placements typically have like a little bit downward turned eyes, or they always look fucking tired. You know, that's a very common thing. I can usually tell people's at least like rising sign or moon sign because of their physical appearance. I'm usually good at that. And I think it adds up for me too because I'm a Scorpio rising and I always wear like hella eyeliner, dark eyes. I always wear black. People either love me or hate the fuck out of me, you know? They don't know how to feel about me. And then they stalk me. I feel you, bro. Usually they do say though too, like if you attract a lot of the same sign at a certain point in your life, that's usually a sign that you got to embrace or get more accustomed to that sign's traits. You know, so for like you, it could be something about you being more open with your emotions. I've been attracting a lot more Capricorns, so I feel like my life is finally getting where it needs to be. But and being more serious because Capricorns are. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart though too. There was one point in time, I think it was like in 2021 and 2022, I attracted a lot of Virgos. Like almost at one point, my entire friend group was like Virgo, 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 Virgo. And that was a time in my life where I did really need to pay more attention to like shit around me, what I was doing and stuff like that. So it does make sense. And that's fair. That's fair. That's completely normal. You should be stubborn when people lie. You should be. Because when somebody lies to me, it's like I will literally never trust you again. And there's no rebuilding that. Like, I might be cool with you, but I'm never going to trust you again, you know? So it's like one broken window in the house, might as well burn it all down. Burn the whole house down. It's useless. That's how I am. Mhm. Exactly. That's why I tell people, like, put people in categories. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that, especially when you're dating. As long as you're single, put people in categories. Some people are good for one part of your life. Some people are good for all parts of your life. And some people, you know, you gotta categorize people like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. There's party friends, there's people you can invite to more professional places, you know, there's people that you can invite to every part of your life, you know. I guess that's part of networking in a way. I believe that people should network because a lot of times it's not always about what you know, it's about who you know. But of course, knowledge is power. So you got to know stuff too. You got to have a good balance between it all. But yeah. Yeah, I don't like when men think that we're naive. But you know, as long as I think I was gonna say if I don't know if I should say that. There's nothing wrong with being a little toxic when it comes to dealing with men because they'll try to act like you know people are just dummies. And you know, men can never handle what they put a woman through. That's why they be using the rest of their life to cry about someone that hurt them in second grade. So they can't handle what they dish out. It's good to be feminine, but know how to, you know, I don't know if you look into like dark feminine energy. You don't have to be completely evil, you know, but know how to use your feminine energy to your advantage as well at the same time. But yeah. He could be. He could be. That's the thing, like men, a lot, not every man, but a lot of dudes, they, for some reason, do better or act better when you are like disrespectful. I don't want to say that, but like not disrespectful, but sometimes you gotta act like them. Act like a lady, think like a man. I used to like that movie a lot years ago. I forgot when that came out. Act like a lady, think like a man. Good, good. At this point in my life, I'm very much, as long as if a man starts acting funny, I start acting hilarious. Like, it's not like we could both do what you want to do, you know? If you want to play games and do what you want to do, then I'm going to go do what I want to do. But until you tell me this is what it is and this is what it ain't, it's nothing, you know? Nah. You got to be what whoever you're dealing with is on. Whatever they're on, you should be on. To a certain extent, of course, depending on what they're doing. But yeah. That's how you know it's bad, when you block them on TikTok. I've been there. One of my exes refuses to unblock me on TikTok. At one point, that's all we were talking on too, is TikTok messages, which is crazy. We're talking on TikTok, then we block, talk on Snapchat, block, talk on Facebook Messenger, block, unblock. It's toxic. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever want to know what type of karma they'll get for messing with you, you can always look in your Saturn placement and what house it's in your birth chart. Mine never fails. I got an Aries Saturn in my 5th house. Yeah, I feel like a lot of my viewers and clients on here, we deal with a lot of people who tend to ghost and then pop back up. That's how I know y'all are my collective. I'm like, yep. We kind of all relate at some point. But they always come back, so don't worry. They always come back. That's why I don't worry anymore. You just got to keep it pushing. And if you want to deal with them down the line, you can. But you got to treat them accordingly. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, it always sucks when they lie. I feel you. I know the feeling. I've had weird ass friends do that to me too. That's literally why I stay alone these days, because people are so, like, they say one thing and then they do the other. I'm like, oh, okay. But you want to act like I'm the weirdo when you don't know how to communicate. Make that make sense. Because I literally do look at people as weirdos when they don't mean what they say. Like, that's a big pet peeve of mine. And they feel like big and bad because they lied. Like, how is that? How does that make you feel good about yourself? Like, what? It doesn't make sense. And that type of stuff used to very, like, really, really, really upset me when I was younger. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, like, if they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. I'm kind of like desensitized to it, because people will say literally one thing and then do the complete opposite. So what used to, really bother me doesn't anymore, but it took a lot to get to where I am now. It still is annoying though when people do that, you know. And that's also, a big thing with trust. Yeah, exactly. Got to take them as they show you exactly who they are. I forget the lady that made that video. She was in her kitchen on TikTok. She was like, if he doesn't text you, he doesn't like you. If he doesn't da da da, he doesn't like you. If da 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 da, da, he hates you. That's how we got to think, though, unfortunately, because, you know, to avoid the mixed signals. But they always do come back. So even if it's a while later, they always come back. All right. We got a few more minutes, okay, for the live, because I'm only going to be in here like an hour. So if anybody else wants a question, I'll be on tomorrow as well. But last call, okay, for questions. That's good. That's good. That always feels good. Period. Yeah, that's what they do. I shuffled the hell out of this deck. I was shuffling for like 20 minutes. Oops. All right, you guys. Got another minute or two, and then I'm gonna log off. But thank you guys who have joined. I will timestamp your questions, okay? But I'll be most likely on tomorrow as well for you guys. Me too. I got my salmon and rice over here. You have a great night. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's very good. I haven't really eaten since this morning, so anything's good for me. All right, but you're welcome. Thank you, Chi. See you later. All right. All right, good night, guys.